On the night of October 7th, 2024, a frantic 911 call cut through the calm of a Houston Heights neighborhood. A husband, sounding desperate and panicked, claimed he found his wife unresponsive. He told the dispatcher he was performing CPR and that she had overdosed, trying to take her own life. It sounded like a tragic accident, a husband's worst nightmare. But when first responders arrived, the scene told a completely different story. It wasn't a story of tragedy, but one of brutal, calculated violence. This is how one 911 call unraveled a web of sinister lies. The call came from Lee Gilly. He told the 911 operator that his wife, 38-year-old Krista Gilly, had intentionally overdosed. He said he was trying to save her, doing everything he could. Krista was 9 weeks pregnant with their third child, and their other two small children were in the house at the time. Paramedics rushed Krista to the hospital, but it was too late. She was pronounced dead. To the outside world, it was a horrifying tragedy. But for the medical staff who first saw Krista, something didn't feel right. The first crack in Lee's story appeared at the hospital. Staff noticed that Krista had visible bruising and trauma to her face, injuries that seemed totally out of place for an overdose. The story of a peaceful, though tragic passing didn't match the physical evidence on her body. The lie was already starting to fall apart. When investigators questioned Lee, he quickly changed his story. He admitted that he and Krista had been arguing before she died, that she would not take her own life, nor was she a drug user, directly contradicting the story he told in his panicked 911 call. The final undeniable truth came from the Harris County Institute of Forensic Science. The autopsy confirmed that the hospital staff suspected all along. Krista Gilly did not die from overdose. Her death was a ruled homicide. The cause of death was compression of the neck. She had been strangled. The capital murder charge reflected not only on Krista's death, but the death of her unborn child as well. 4 days after his 911 call, Lee Gilly was arrested. As investigators dug deeper, they uncovered a shocking secret that painted a chilling picture of a possible motive. Just months before Krista's death, Lee had posted on Reddit claiming he was bored with his marriage and looking for a friends with benefits arrangement. He had also been having an affair with another woman since 2023. A portrait emerged of a man who felt trapped and was looking for a way out. Despite the mounting evidence, Lee Gilly was released on a $1 million bond, fitted with a GPS ankle monitor, in order to surrender his passport. For nearly 2 years, he awaited trial, but just weeks before it was supposed to start, he made a run for it. While out on bond, he'd been talking with his former mistress, creating a detailed plan to flee the country. On the evening of May 1st, 2026, the GPS ankle monitor on Lee's leg sent out a strap tamper alert. He had cut it off. He managed to get from Texas to Canada, and from there, he boarded a flight to Milan using fake travel documents. In Italy, his luck finally ran out. When airport officials in Milan got suspicious of his fake ID, they were ready to send him back to Canada. It was then that Lee Gilly told his final, most desperate lie. He confessed his real identity, admitted he was wanted for capital murder in Texas, and then bizarrely requested asylum, claiming he was being wrongfully prosecuted. He is currently in custody in Italy, awaiting extradition. Prosecutors have confirmed they are not seeking the death penalty, a crucial step required by Italian law to ensure he returns to Texas to stand trial. The man who called 911 to report a lie will now finally have to face the truth he tried so hard to bury.